Did you know that some of the greatest rock legends battled severe addiction issues that nearly destroyed their careers? From Bon Scott's heavy drinking to Nikki Sixx's infamous overdose, these stories are as gripping as the music itself. Today, we are going to talk about the 15 worst drug addicts in rock and roll history. These are the tales of musicians whose raw talent shaped generations, but whose personal demons often cast a shadow over their brilliance. First, Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain was the lead singer and guitarist of Nirvana, a band that became synonymous with the grunge scene in the 90s. With songs like Smells Like Teen Spirit and Come As You Are, he created anthems of angst and restlessness that captured the hearts of countless young people. His raw, honest voice and unflinching lyrics spoke to a generation, born from his own pain. But behind those powerful words was a man in torment. Struggling with mental illness and chronic pain, Cobain turned to heroin as an escape, which soon became a dangerous dependency. His addiction strained his relationship with his wife, Courtney Love, and even affected his band. Tragically, the battle was too much, and in 1994, Cobain took his own life at just 27. His death shook the music world, not only for the loss of his presence, but for the music he'd never create again. Next, Jimi Hendrix. If there was ever a guitar god, it was Jimi Hendrix. Known for his unmatched skill and unique sound, he made his guitar do things no one else could. Songs like Purple Haze and All Along the Watchtower remain some of the greatest rock tracks of all time. His psychedelic style and innovative techniques captivated audiences. Yet, behind his genius was a struggle with heavy drug and alcohol use, from hallucinogens to hard drugs. His free-spirited, reckless lifestyle was part of the scene he embraced, but it led to a tragic end. In 1970, at age 27, Hendrix died, likely from an accidental overdose of sleeping pills, possibly compounded by alcohol. His death left fans and fellow musicians devastated, cementing his place in the infamous 27 Club of rock legends gone too soon. Third, Ozzy Osbourne. No discussion of rock and roll is complete without the Prince of Darkness. As the frontman of Black Sabbath, Ozzy helped define heavy metal with songs like Iron Man and Paranoid. His bold performances and distinctive voice made him a legend, but his monstrous stage presence came at a cost. Osbourne openly discussed his struggles with drugs and alcohol, which led to his dismissal from Black Sabbath and strained his personal life. Though he often joked about it, the toll was serious. Ozzy sought help, faced relapses, but persisted. Even in his later years, he continues to perform and create, earning admiration for his resilience. Fourth, Keith Richards. Keith Richards is the ultimate rock survivor. As the Rolling Stones' lead guitarist, his gritty style shaped hits like Satisfaction and Paint It Black, making the band one of the most iconic in history. His rebellious persona added to the mythos, but Richards paid a price for his fame, battling a notorious heroin addiction in the 70s that led to multiple arrests and strained his health and career. Many thought he wouldn't survive, but with sheer willpower and band support, Richards overcame his addiction. Now in his late 70s, he still performs with the Stones, a testament to his strength. Fifth, Sid Vicious. Punk rock was about rebellion, and Sid Vicious embodied it as the Sex Pistols' bassist. His raw, reckless energy fueled songs like Anarchy in the UK and God Save the Queen, making him a punk icon. But heroin dominated his life, influencing his decisions and his volatile relationship with Nancy Spungen. The tragic story took a dark turn when Spungen was found dead in their hotel room, with Vicious arrested as a suspect. Released on bail, he died of a heroin overdose in 1979 at just 21, leaving a legacy as troubled as it was iconic. Sixth, Janis Joplin. In the 60s, Janis Joplin was a singular force. Her soulful, bluesy voice and unmatched stage presence made songs like Piece of My Heart and Cry Baby generational anthems. As a woman breaking barriers in a male-dominated industry, her raw emotion captivated audiences. But Joplin's childhood insecurities and loneliness led her to heroin and alcohol. As her fame grew, so did her addiction, culminating in her death in 1970 at age 27 from a heroin overdose. Her loss shocked the world and placed her in the 27 Club. Seventh, Slash. Slash, the legendary Guns N' Roses guitarist, is known for his top hat, long hair, and iconic solos in songs like Sweet Child O' Mine and Welcome to the Jungle. His guitar mastery made him a rock icon, but in the late 80s and early 90s, Slash battled severe addiction to heroin and cocaine, leading to a cardiomyopathy diagnosis that threatened his life. Taking the warning seriously, he fought for sobriety, focusing on his health and music, proving his resilience. Eighth, Axl Rose. Axl Rose, Guns N' Roses' frontman, is celebrated for his powerful vocals and dynamic presence in hits like Paradise City and November Rain. His passion and energy won over fans, but his struggles with addiction and mental health issues affected his health, performances, and band dynamics. Often late to shows or clashing with bandmates, Rose's addiction created chaos. Yet, he remained dedicated to his music, working through his challenges to keep Guns N' Roses thriving. 9th, Anthony Kiedis. As the Red Hot Chili Peppers frontman, Anthony Kiedis brought energy and a distinctive voice to hits like Californication and Under the Bridge. His lyrics often reflected his battles with addiction, detailed in his memoir Scar Tissue. Exposed to drugs early, his addiction escalated with fame, impacting his personal and professional life. Kiedis sought help multiple times, facing relapses but never giving up, driven by his love for music and his band. 10th, Lane Staley. The voice behind Alice in Chains, Lane Staley defined grunge with haunting hits like Man in the Box and Rooster. His raw vocals and emotional lyrics resonated deeply, but his heroin addiction devastated his health and career, rendering him unable to perform at times. Despite concerns from friends and fans, Staley succumbed to a cocaine overdose in 2002 at age 34, a stark reminder of addiction's toll. 11th, Jim Morrison. The Doors frontman, Jim Morrison, was a poet and visionary whose dark, poetic style shone in songs like Light My Fire and Riders on the Storm. His unpredictable behaviour and heavy alcohol and drug use defined his rock star image, but led to legal issues and his death in 1971 at age 27, joining the 27 Club. His legacy as a creative force endures. 12th, Steven Tyler. Aerosmith's charismatic frontman Steven Tyler is known for his distinctive voice and electrifying performances in songs like Dream On and Walk This Way. But his struggles with drugs and alcohol during Aerosmith's peak took a toll on his health and relationships. Multiple rehab stints, supported by his band and family, helped him achieve sobriety, and he continues to inspire. 13th, Eddie Van Halen. As Van Halen's lead guitarist, Eddie redefined rock with innovative techniques and hits like Jump and Panama. His talent was undeniable, but his struggles with alcohol and drugs began early, impacting his health and band dynamics. After years of battling addiction, he achieved sobriety, continuing to create until his death from cancer in 2020. 14th, Dave Mustaine. Megadeth's frontman, Dave Mustaine, shaped thrash metal with songs like Symphony of Destruction and Holy Wars. His intense style was marred by drug addiction, which led to his exit from Metallica. Despite setbacks, Mustaine founded Megadeth and achieved sobriety, sharing his journey through music and interviews to inspire others. 15th, Amy Winehouse. Though not a traditional rock artist, Amy Winehouse's soulful, jazz-infused sound in songs like Back to Black and Rehab left a profound mark. Her public battle with alcohol and drugs was as prominent as her talent, and despite her success, she struggled to find stability. Tragically, she died in 2011 at age 27, joining the 27 Club.